Hello, my name is Max, and this is Table Knots. I know things may look a little different to you. We're doing something new in the new year. It's 2021, and I want to talk to you about 5 Kickstarters that I'm interested in backing this year. I'm not saying I will back them. I need to see a little more info from a few of them, but they're teetering, and I'm not someone that backs a lot of Kickstarters. I've backed a handful. I know I've got Crash Octopus, Aeon Trespass Odyssey. I'm sure there's a few more. Actually, in fact, I know there's a few more, but I don't back a lot of Kickstarters. So I've just got 5 here for you today, and I'd love to hear your thoughts, or if there's something in particular in the new year that you're looking out for that maybe I haven't mentioned. The first one is going to be Cora Quest. Now, this is made by a father-daughter duo. During lockdown, they wanted to try something new, got creative, and made a board game, and decided that they thought it was fun enough and good enough to share it and publish it and bring it to Kickstarter. So I'm really interested in trying it out. You can look at their webpage. They give you a little bit of background on the story. It is a 1-to-4 player cooperative dungeon crawl. I believe they did all the art themselves. Obviously, it's very quirky, but very cool, in my opinion. You've got Cora, Dan, and Gary are the 3 members of the crew there for Cora Quest, and honestly, just a young, children-focused, cooperative dungeon crawler sounds right up my alley, because everyone I play with act like children. I'm just kidding. That's not true. But I have children of my own, and I do play lighter games more often than not because the people that I play with play lighter games. And so genuinely, I'm really excited to try this out. I've not played it myself. I do know a couple people who have played it and said that they thoroughly enjoyed it and are backing it themselves, I believe. So honestly, this is probably one I will back. Unless the price is astronomical, which I can't imagine it would be. This is almost a guaranteed back for me, and that is Cora Quest. Moving on, we have Kingdom Rush Elemental Uprising. Now, Kingdom Rush is a game that actually just delivered to backers a month ago in late 2020, and it is a tower defense game. So think of your tower defense iOS games that you've played on your phone growing up. I know I've played a lot of them, and I've loved them, whether it be Bloons or is it New Frontiers or something? I don't know. I've played a lot of them, actually, and I've always loved tower defense games. I've not played the base Kingdom Rush, but I've heard nothing but good things. So I'm thinking about it. They're not the cheapest. That's for sure. But just a tower defense board game that I've heard good things about sounds pretty incredible to me. And, of course, it's fully cooperative. And my wife doesn't like cooperative games, but I know a lot of other people who do. So I think that this is on, it's certainly on my list. I think I might back it. So that is Kingdom Rush Elemental Uprising, and that is actually on GameFound. Next is Slay the Spire, the board game. This is one that I am very conflicted about. I love Slay the Spire, the app, both on the phone and the computer. I've played a lot of it, and I think it is one of the better deck builders out. Super good, a lot of fun, but there's just it's already so good that I genuinely don't know how they can change it and make it a board game and also still make it good and at least somewhat Slay the Spire-y. If they're only doing a direct conversion, I would just rather play the app because it works flawlessly and there's a lot of upkeep that would be involved. But if they can make it a little different while still retaining that Slay the Spire feel, and give you like a little bit of, familiarity with the cards and the characters and the monsters and stuff like that. Honestly, that could work awesome. But I fully anticipate being disappointed by this one. I'm excited to try it, and I want to get it, but I don't know if I'll actually back it. I need to see a little bit more about how it works before I commit to that. So that is Slay the Spire, the board game. Next is Bloodstone. This is by Skybound Tabletop, or Skybound Board Games. I forget what they actually go by, but people that brought you the Grim Forest, the Grim Masquerade, people that brought you, what is the one that just Tidal Blades, which I know that one's kind of a mixed bag. You get a lot of mixed results on that. I enjoyed it. I don't own it, but I would like to, honestly. Bloodstone is going to be it's like a arena battle, and I believe it can be played both cooperatively and competitively. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it can be. Also, if you're interested in this game at all, I need to do this myself because I haven't done it yet. Just enter your email on their site, and if you back, you get a free D20. If you don't back, well, whatever. You didn't miss out on anything. So I'm probably going to do that as soon as I hit end recording on this video. But Bloodstone, I believe it probably plays a little bit similar to like a Dice Throne-esque dueler. And again, I could be wrong. I'm just kind of going off the little bit that I know right now. But I think that this like gladiator arena that can be competitive and can also be cooperative seems super cool. And obviously, if you know anything about Skybound, their production quality is through the roof. Always very high and very good. So I'm quite excited to learn more about Bloodstone. Then finally, I have, if I can click on it, the CMON Scooby-Doo, Looney Tunes, and Teen Titans Go set coming to Kickstarter. So I'm interested in this one, but this is also coming from someone who's not big into Teen Titans and not super big into Looney Tunes, though I do love Scooby-Doo. But I think that the way they've packaged it honestly sounds super fun. So you've got Looney Tunes Mayhem, and you're competing against each other to drop anvils on one another and knock players out. You've got Teen Titans Go, which is basically using the same, so it's the Mayhem rule set. Teen Titans Go Mayhem. So I think it's going to be a very similar game to the Looney Tunes, just with a different IP, which honestly I'm okay with, given that that makes perfect sense thematically. They could have done something cooperative with Teen Titans maybe, but honestly I'm okay with that. It says play as characters like Raven, Robin, Cyborg, and Starfire competing with each other over things like the last slice of pizza. That's very Teen Titans. And then also you've got Scooby-Doo, which is exactly what you think. You become the Mystery Inc. gang, and you attempt to trap and capture the monsters. So honestly, it's CMON, so you know the miniatures are going to be pretty good, which if I can get Scooby-Doo miniatures and Teen Titans miniatures and Looney Tunes miniatures, that's pretty sweet. A lot of it's going to come down to price point on this, because I believe it's coming as a set. You may be able to just get one. I don't... Okay, yeah. Each game will be available individually. Okay, so I can like certainly back the Scooby-Doo game and then pass on the Teen Titans and Looney Tunes if I want. I don't know. I'm going to look at them all. I'm interested in them all, but like leaning heavily towards the Scooby-Doo one already. So those are 5 games coming to Kickstarter or GameFound in the year 2021. And the ones that interest me, there's obviously going to be dozens and dozens and dozens of games that come to Kickstarter in 2021, but I'm not someone who backs a lot, and these are the ones that have caught my eye early on. So let me know what you think about these 5, and let me know if there's anything in particular that you are looking forward to. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks so much. We'll see you later.